Have a very illustrious background, musical background in your family.
Yes.
I think your
My grandfather is
Embar Shadagopan.
Sadagopan, Nimbar Sadagopan, Sangita Bhushanam.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a music teacher actually.
Mm-hmm.
So my family actually is a music family. My mom is a singer, Lalita. My uncle is a violinist, Embar Kannan.
Embar Kannan, yes. He visited Australia.
Yeah.
We are fortunate to have had him. Yeah. Mm.
So I've been brought up in a background like that.
And we also had that your mother also has made a Nutrantadi, Rajarajeshwari.
Yes. There was an Andadi which was composed
Stuti.
on Rajarajeshwari Amman. So she had also sung there. And apart from that, she has been singing for many music directors and majority by Raja sir, Ilayaraja sir for more than 30 years.
Oh, that's good.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so it looks that you have a very traditional KarnATik music background in the family. That too, a vocalist, a vocalist in your grandfather,
Yeah.
and your uncle, Embar Kannan, on violin.
Yeah.
So, but it makes us wonder what made you to select this instrument, keyboard, as your medium of expression for music.
Okay. See, actually, it was actually it was a random moment where my father had actually got a keyboard for my uncle as he was doing music compositions that time. So, Embar Kannan. So, my dad has actually got a keyboard for his composing.
Okay.
And it so happened that he was very busy with KarnATik music and he started to take up violin and he went into KarnATik music circle in a very big way that time.
Okay.
So he did not use the keyboard. So we had that keyboard in our house.
Mm-hmm.
So
Was it a simple one?
no, it was a 5-octave Yamaha 185.
Oh,
It is a beginner model, but that was a very famous model that time.
Mm.
I was around 3.5 years old that time.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the Saraswati Puja day, my dad has actually kept it down. See, since it is a practice that we keep an instrument during the Saraswati Puja, Golu, Navaratri time.
Navaratri, yes.
It so happened a few years back that one of my dad's friend, Miss SrI, actually got a toy keyboard.
Keyboard?
Yes, toy keyboard as a gift for me.
Very basic one.
Very, it's a toy keyboard actually. It is not even a proper keyboard, it's a toy.
Okay.
So there we used to put battery, just switch the power on means you will get sound.
Okay.
So that was one very good inspiring thing for me. It attracted me a lot because you just need to switch on a button and whatever you press you hear some music.
Yes.
Some notes will be heard. So that attracted me. So coming back to the keyboard which we had kept during the puja, this was a small one and the other one was a big one. It was a 5-octave proper keyboard.
Keyboard.
For me, it was just the same kind of notes, that black and white combination, which was bigger.
Yes.
So whatever I was trying on the smaller one, I started to try on the bigger one. So we used to have all the small rhymes like Happy Birthday, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and all. When we put car reverse, tunes used to come during that time. That was very popular at that time.
They are very popular.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I used to hear that and I used to try it on the keyboard. So with that interest, my dad actually, one of Ilayaraja sir's violinist, Mr. Vidyadhar, my dad actually contacted him to come and teach me. And we used to have he used to actually work with Raja sir for very long years. He was a very senior most violinist there. So since my mother was singing there, so we got the contact through him and he used to come and teach me. So he taught me small rhymes. So that is how the interest in keyboard actually started developing.
That's good.
So first thanks to SrI auntie.
Oh, really? Yeah. Definitely. You definitely, one that inspires you in the first place
Yeah,
will have a very cherishable memories about
definitely,
music.
definitely.
Having said that, definitely I think you would have also tried some Geetams and all that because, that you started off with the rhymes you said. Is there?
So what happened was, we actually, after Vidyadhar sir, beyond a point, he told us to go in for a proper keyboard master.
Oh, okay.
So he suggested to go for me in piano actually.
Oh, he asked you to
He asked me to
here.
start with piano.
Okay.
So we got the contact of Mrs. Masilamani,
Mm.
who was a piano teacher near our house. So I was around 3.5 years, 4 years that time.
Mm.
So I will not even reach the keys of piano. I was so small.
Mm.
So that was the first time I had actually seen a piano.
Mm.
So my father had actually asked her whether you can take him as your student. So she said, he is not even to the size of piano.
Mm.
You please don't come here anymore. See, that was how she replied for the first time.
Yes.
Then my father has requested her that he knows few songs, and this is the first time he is seeing a piano.
Mhm.
Can he try it on the piano? Can you please allow him to do that?
Oh, I see. Okay.
So then she has obliged, and she has told her yes, he can try. So I played the songs which I had Vidyadhar sir had taught me.
Okay.
So she was so happy seeing
way
and
you were
listening
playing.
the way I was playing, and she immediately took me as a student.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So the first initial
She was
grade,
a Western.
she was
style-
Western pianist.
Western pianist.
Yes,
Oh.
she was Western pianist,
Mm.
and she immediately asked me to go for Trinity College exam, London, Trinity College London
Uh-huh.
examinations.
So there are
So-
some levels for that, is it?
Yes, there are 8 levels for it.
Are they conducted in India or?
Yes, they are conducted in India.
Okay.
There are many centers they are having.
Mhm.
In Chennai is also one of the main centers they do.
Okay.
They do it in a company called Museum Musicals,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the oldest companies in India.
Mm-hmm.
So that is where their center was. So I actually did my initial grade piano
Mm.
at the age of 4.5, 5.
Mm.
So after then we didn't have a piano at house. My dad was working that time. So he used to have a lot of contacts in the hotels like Park Sheraton,
Mm.
Ambassador Palwa. Very few hotels had pianos in their lounge, in the
Oh, I see.
reception.
The grand piano.
The grand pianos.
Ah.
So we didn't have a piano at house.
Okay.
So weekly once or twice my dad used to take me to the hotel for
Okay.
me to practice there.
Oh, that's I see.
So that was how
It's
I
an opportunity
practiced.
for you.
Yeah, that was how I was practicing piano.
Yeah.
And at home I used to play on the keyboard. I used to practice on the keyboard. But the difference between keyboard and piano is having weighted keys,
Yes.
which is fully made of wood,
Wood. Yes.
whereas keyboard is fully plastic.
Plastic.
So the difference is very vast.
Yes. I think
So-
the response time for the.
Everything is totally response, everything velocity, everything is different. And I was a very small kid that time.
Yeah.
So any technical aspects I will not be able to understand also.
Mm.
So I just knew to play it.
Yeah.
So then what happened? Since we didn't have a piano, we asked her after the initial grade. I switched over to keyboard.
Oh, because the fact that you don't have piano.
I don't have a piano.
So that's
And
what.
that time my exposure to Indian music was, I used to go for recordings with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
For the film recordings. That was one. And the other thing was I used to go to the KarnATik music concerts, which my uncle played.
Oh, that was the exposure.
That was
to
the exposure for the
Carnatic
Indian music as such.
Indian music. As
My mother used to sing few songs at home,
Mm.
and those were also there. My grandfather used to actually teach me.
Mm.
He was the one who had mentored me for KarnATik music.
Grandfather.
My grandfather.
Maternal grandfather.
My maternal grandfather. I used to love seeing trains
Mm.
when I was 3-4 years old. So he used to take me on the bicycle. He used to push me in the bicycle,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a railway gate near our house.
Mm-hmm.
So from our house to the railway gate, he used to sing many ragams.
Oh. So
For
that was
example,
your
he
exposure.
sings a phrase of Arabi,
Arabi.
and he tells this is Arabi ragam.
Oh, you see. Okay.
And for Mohanam, he will sing some phrases and he'll tell this is Mohanam.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, for example, 10 ragas he tells. We see 10 trains
Mm-hmm.
on the way back, he will sing Arabi in a different form, maybe as a song or swaram, like that he will sing. So he will jumble the way he sings, he will change the order he has told. So my duty is to find the correct ragam.
Correct ragam.
So only if I do that, next day he will take me.
Fantastic. So now it is an interesting.
Like this, we had actually gone for 6 months without a gap.
Oh, without gap.
Without gap. So that was how I had actually got almost like knowledge of 200, 300 ragas.
Ragas
at that age.
Parallel as
yes, I was going for Western. I was also hearing music.
If you allow me to say, that means, see, for anything, the heart is for expression.
Yeah.
The rest of our hands or gestures are all the equipment that you have. So here is a heart that is given to you.
Definitely.
Through your tradition,
yes.
From your grandfather. That is
yes.
heart of ragas, that is
see that tradition. Motivation
and the medium you have already chosen.
Yeah.
So these two have, anyway, it's a long way to will
no, that was not the medium I had chosen that time. See that was the most tricky part, where my grandfather wanted me to do well in violin, because he had brought his son in violin.
Yes.
So he was also interested for me to do violin.
Violin, yes.
So we used to keep doing this raga things, and after 6 months my grandmother got ill. So that story actually stopped. That phase was actually over. After that, what happened was, we changed the piano master and I went to the keyboard master. So there, since he saw me play, he straight away took me to grade 2.
Grade 2.
I skipped grade 1. And after that I did grade 2. Straight away he took me to grade 4 in piano, Trinity College, London. I did grade 4 at my age of 6. And it incidentally became a Limca book of records. So it was, I was appeared there. So it was entered in the Limca book of records. And after that time, we used to have, all these years I have been having an exercise in Western music where whatever the person plays, the examiner will be playing, that examiner or my master plays, I should identify the notes and I should try to play it back. I will not be seeing the notes. The person will be playing there. I will be standing, turning around that side.
There is no staff notation, only you.
Yes, by here I should play. So that actually helped me a lot. Rather, unknowingly, I was becoming stronger in that. So one day, when my mother was singing some songs, I started to play it on the keyboard. It was all KarnATik songs.
KarnATik songs.
So I started to play those songs on keyboard. Yes. Till then, I never used to play those kind of things. I never used to try that. So after my 4th grade, after around 6-7 years of keyboard, I started playing that. So that is when my father actually got a spark. Usually keyboard is played in either film music or Western music.
Yes.
This is sounding different. Playing keyboard for KarnATik music on keyboard. That is how the new concept actually started in our journey.